Okay, there's Hogan. There's us. There's
James is welcome to join the party if
James
you'd like
can
to.
stay.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Yeah. Let us. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess James left.
There's Hogan.
Downgrade.
Okay.
Downgrade.
Oh, stop that.
No.
Equally
Both fantastic.
spectacular.
All right, Hogan, we're going to start with you. So the administration has said they do not seek regime change. That has been the mantra all along. But then we get this truth post from President Trump that says, but if the current regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change? Who's he signaling that to?
Again, I think it's the people. They've long been unhappy with the terrorist dictatorship, the regime that is currently in place, the oppression, the violence, the death, the destruction. And so Caroline Leavitt's absolutely correct. I mean, Donald Trump understands regime change starts from the people. And by all indicators, those people are pretty fed up with the way things are. So this is a long way from regime change at this point. Many things are happening now that we won't know the outcomes of for quite some time. But we do know that Donald Trump was very clear about Iran not getting a nuclear weapon. That's what this was about. And right now it looks like they're significantly slowed down, if not completely prevented from doing that in the near or long-term future.
Colonel, what I thought was something something that I appreciated that Vice President J.D. Vance said. He said, we are not at war with Iran, the country. We are at war with the Iranian nuclear program. And I think clarifying that, and that's echoing a bit of what Hogan just alluded to, I think is very, very important as we embark upon this attack.
No, you're exactly right. And what you got with Trump is he is great at playing head games. Perfect. You've already seen this, the head fake he already had, and I'm going to wait 2 weeks and decide things, and all of a sudden, wham. In this case, I think it's dual. Number one is it is about the Iranian people, but it's also a message to Khomeini. And they've done the psychological profiles on him. And something interesting is this last hit they just did in Qatar, and I believe right now also in El Assad, was the same type of hit we had after Soleimani, a very limited strike. They called it beforehand. And I say this because I think his words about regime change, again, were clearly about the people, but it was also a message to Khomeini. And some of the things going on with Khomeini, the way the hit took place from Iran, I think it's getting through to them that if he pushes things too far, Trump is a wild card in what he may do.
Hogan, I want to get your take on the attacks today just launched by Iran. So obviously the Patriot interceptors, they got all the missiles. Nothing touched down, nothing was hit. But then you have Iran coming out saying, oh, it was a complete success. We've targeted the American base there in Qatar. What do you make of that? And what's obviously blatant lies, but they're people, they have to listen to that kind of rhetoric.
Well, this is kind of who they are and what they do when they are completely ashamed or they are completely decimated on the world stage. They have to try and show face. If there's one thing that region of the world understands, it's strength, it's power. And right now they're significantly weaker than they were before because of what Israel did, because of what the United States has done. And they're looking to try and save face. I don't know if this measure actually does any of that for them. But Donald Trump was also very clear, don't retaliate, because we got more we can do to you. Now, whether that means the missiles we're seeing floating over Qatar now that were intercepted constitutes retaliation, I mean, that's up to the White House to decide. But Donald Trump understands this region. Remember, he's not just one of the best political minds I've ever seen with his instincts. He also was president before. He made peace break out in the Middle East with the Abraham Accords after doing things like killing Soleimani, after moving the embassy to Jerusalem. So it's very clear he gets how things work over there. This was a very significant, a very strong move by the president. If there's one thing those people over there understand, it's that type of power, and Donald Trump displayed it.
He sure did. All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Hogan Gidley, Colonel Connor, thanks so much for being with us.